And just like always, we will be reviewing some new stuff that came out in Korea because they are unfortunately a little bit advanced more than us. So yeah, first of all, this week was a no maintenance patch. They mostly just added events, and one of them is this Sesame leaf loving larva. Sure, let's call it right? And of course there are new regions here. So previously I thought there was like some weird unlock thing, but yeah, after 6 days you unlock 2 regions, and after another 7 days it looks like you will unlock the last 3 regions. And this ones, I checked the rewards, they seem to be very similar, a little bit better actually than the previous ones. As you can see, 300 energy instead of 200, 70 mystical skulls instead of 5. And yeah, the rest of the stages seem quite similar, just different bosses, yeah. So we won't go too much into that, but for now, let's look at this one. So Sesame leaf loving larva event. So basically, in order to open a tile, you need 100 of these leaves, and you get 1 leaf for each energy that you use. It looks like it does not matter where you use the energy, as long as you use energy instead of like tickets or whatever. You will get points toward this. And of course there are 16 tiles, so you need 1600 in order to clear the whole board, and from the whole board you will be getting 100 of these larvas, and in total you will need 1000 of these larvas to complete the event. So yeah, if you want to max it out fully, you will need to complete 10 of these boards, which does mean you will need to spend a total of 16,000 energy, which is quite a bit. I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the harder events to max out. The good thing is you don't need to max out, because the last rewards are, although they are good, they are quite widely available by now. And if you look at the rewards, these are accumulations, so you basically need to collect that amount of larva. You can spend it later on, but as long as you acquire this throughout the event, you will be able to get it. And yeah, the rewards they're nothing special, they're pretty decent rewards, but again, I wouldn't stress if you are not able to like max it out fully, and just go for as much as you can. These are not monster rewards, and you definitely don't need to push it too hard with like the Huahi event that we will be having hopefully pretty soon. And yeah, the rewards, Rainbowmons, Butterflies, there are a total of 40 mystical skulls, and you'll notice, start counting Devilmons by now. There's one here. This is the new item that you will need for level 80, which means that, yeah, we're not seeing this event before level 80 comes out on our servers. There's the second Devilmon here, and now prepare for the goodness right here. Devilmon, and Devilmon. Yes, there are 7 Devilmons in total in this event. So, again, if you really want those Devilmons, you're gonna have to push the energy quite a bit. 16,000 energy is like what? A good 1,000, a bit above 1,000 energy per day. And I mean, you get like around 300 for free. You might get like additional few hundred from various like megaphone events, but after that you're gonna be blowing some crystal refreshes, and as you can see in the event, you do not get any crystals back. So whether it's worth it for you to push further or not is up to you. I would say a good spot to stop is like 560 to 600 if you're really not trying to max out, because I mean, legendary skulls, again, it's just some dupes. The fine stones you can get quite a bit from the Galagos ruins, especially with a lot of what they're called handicaps. Rainbowmons, again, is just Rainbowmons. You don't need that many in most cases. Look at this, like I have 1,000 5-star Rainbowmons, like it's insane. And this server does have a level 80 monster, so yeah. And the Devilmons, again, like 5 Devilmons are cool, but the price for them is quite steep. I would say like scrolls are super hard to acquire for more free-to-play players, and they are definitely more valuable. So yeah, if I was someone who's trying to conserve my crystals, I would say I would go towards like 600. I mean, there's no point going for 550 because at that point you only need a few more tiles for 600. But yeah, I would probably stop at 600. Now, the cool thing about these is not only do you get rewards from there, these are actually used as fishing bait. And if you look at the description here, this is actually a legendary tier fishing bait. I believe this is the first time we're seeing a legendary tier. And yeah, if you look at the description, a plump fleshy larva that feeds on sesame leaves, it is used as prime fishing bait. It is favored by corn mackerel, I don't know how to pronounce that, and large strip carp. So yes, these will be hunting most of those two fishes. I'll show you the results in a second. And look at this, very occasionally, items sunk underwater are recovered. Now, I don't know whether this was possible with previous baits, like the regular purple tier baits or even lower for the regular fishing, but for this one, you are actually able to get some of the items that are available through crafting, and I'm referring to these ones, the craftable golds. If we look at the item that I got, this is the results. So you will see that corn mackerel and a large strip carp make up like what, good 60% of total rewards. I used 100 fishing baits and this is what I got pretty much. So in total, 60 of these are the four ones that are needed for the, what's it called, master request, right? I was fishing in Guild Town, so you can adjust the drops based on that. I don't know the names of these, but I'm sure if you really want to look up, I'm sorry about not having the names, but you can probably locate them with textures if you just go to the collection book and look at the fish tab. But look at this, you actually get a craftable item from there, and this one is worth, I believe it's somewhere like 200 to 250k gold, and I got one from 100 of these baits. So if you do get quite a bit of baits, you are potentially looking at a good million or two of gold as well. So yeah, definitely don't miss out on using that bait, as I feel like it's definitely better than the regular purple tier bait. Again, I don't really fish, so I don't know whether you are able to get those items, like especially these. I know you can get mystical scroll boxes, but these boxes aren't that great. Most of them just gave me unknown scrolls. This stuff is worth fishing for, trust me, especially if maybe you can even get a teddy bear, like that legendary tier teddy bear, and if you do not have a master profession, you can sell it or you can use it for outfits. I know it's very annoying to craft for outfit because it's once per week and you need like 12 or 16 of them in total for all outfits. So yeah, decent event I would say, although pretty expensive. So definitely if you're trying to conserve crystals, I would save until we get a better event that contains maybe more scrolls or even a monster. But yeah, that's just about it. All I wanted to say about the new changes for the year. And yeah, peace.